Oh my goodness, y'all. Okay, so I'm going to share with y'all a vision to which the Lord gave me around this time last year. And I got the receipts, y'all, so y'all going to be able to see it. Now, it is very graphic, but it is going to bless you guys. Because what the Lord showed me inside that dream around this time last year is what's taking place around this time this year. Now, y'all could see the date. I'm going to tell y'all what happened inside the dream, and this is very sensitive, So there was this individual that is very close to me and very dear to my heart within the physical. And within the dream, Now, this was not a physical action taking place, but you guys know how when you're inside of a dream, you can perceive what happened and what took place. And this was not from the enemy, y'all. Y'all gonna see. And there was nothing physically taking place to my body. But look, the individual did that. But he had no remorse. He was so disrespectful. I was sitting on the couch. I was crying, y'all. And the settings was so shallow. It was so dark. But I was sitting on the couch and I was crying. And then he was going around like telling people, yeah, I did that to her and da-da-da-da-da. And within the dream, why this individual was so prideful is because they had connections to P. Diddy. Now, before y'all be like, girl, you playing on my phone. I'm not. This was a realistic dream, and I'm going to give y'all what the Lord gave to me. But they had connections, right, to dangerous people. So that's why he was just walking around also prideful and bragging about him hurting me. And then he tried to me and someone else that I knew. But we ended up getting to him first before he could get to us. And I'll never forget, his head was shaved bald, y'all, and he had tattoos on his head. But he had this specific tattoo, and it was like a sentence. When I woke up, I could not remember it. But he had tattoos on his head, and what I could perceive is like he was inside of a brotherhood or some type of gang, because that's how he looked. In person, he does not look like that, but within the dream, that's how he looked. Now I'm going to give y'all the revelation and warning. This was audio correct, so hey. Look, y'all, it says, the Lord let me know that their deeds will be exposed. He said, because they had no pity nor remorse upon those they have hurt, neither will he have it on them. In this dream, I was scared to call the cops because who he was and who he knew. And also, he reminded me of someone I know which is dearest to me. And I told y'all that this was somebody that was dearest to me in real life. But look, it says, and the Lord blessed me to see their perspective. And truly it was heartbreaking. They had no remorse at all. And because of who he knew, he didn't care about who he hurt. They were all a part of this demonic cult, but the Lord said he is not prolonging his words. He also said that weapon they used to be able to use, it won't work. It'll fail, like in the dream. And again, y'all know he tried to come at us, but we end up coming at him and we prevailed. And it says, the Lord said they take what is pure and make it impure. Now, the individuals that came out about them, right? That's exactly what they were saying. These were people that was close to them. They were scared to speak up because who they was and who they knew. And there was even an individual that made a TikTok, and he said, if these people can take individuals out of wheelchairs, they can put them in there. And within that dream, the Lord blessed me to feel the grief, right? And to experience what those individuals was experiencing. And again, at the time, I did not know. Normally when the Lord gives me dreams and visions, this just comes out of nowhere. And like I told y'all, when I was dreaming, I was scared to call the cops because who he knew. And those that have yet to come out, and even those, I think some of them that did come out, that's what they were scared of. They were scared to call the cops, They were scared to go to other people and to talk to other people about what took place because who they knew. Or just a fear of harm being done unto them. But even though I saw that vision, the Lord had a word. And y'all heard the Lord's response because I sought the Lord for interpretation concerning that dream. And I make this part too because it's important that we do perceive that the Lord will have the last say so concerning this particular case. Concerning these wizards and these witches and these warlocks. Now I'm going to come back with part 3, but I pray that this message did bless you guys and gave anyone who is suffering hope. that whatever injustice was done unto you, the Lord is establishing judgment and justice on your end for his name's sake, if he is your God. But I love you guys. You guys be blessed.